وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُّدَّكِرٍ.
وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمُ اتَّبِعُوا مَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ, and when it is said to them, follow what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent down, what He has revealed. قَالُوا بَلْ نَتَّبِعُ مَا أَلْفَيْنَا عَلَيْهِ آبَانَا. They say, instead, we shall follow on what we found our forefathers. Whatever they were doing, whatever their practices, we shall follow them. أَوَلَوْ كَانَ آبَاؤُهُمْ لَا يَعْقِلُونَ شَيْئًا. What? Will they follow their fathers, forefathers? Although it may be that their fathers were not knowing anything, were not understanding anything. أَوَلَوْ كَانَ آبَاؤُهُمْ لَا يَعْقِلُونَ شَيْئًا وَلَا يَهْتَدُونَ. And they were not the guided people, they were not on the guidance. وَمَثَلُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا كَمَثَلِ الَّذِي يَنْعِقُ بِمَا لَا يَسْمَعُ إِلَّا دُعَاءً وَنِدَاءً. And the likeness of these people, these kuffar, who worship idols, and who call them, their gods, their idols, for help, and pray to them, prostrate before them. Their likeliness is to the people, to a shepherd who calls his flock of sheep. Although this flock of sheep, they understand nothing, but only that someone is crying and someone is, calling, except that. So just like animals, these idols even don't understand, don't hear, but they are calling them and they are praying to them. Summun bukmun umyun fahum la yaqilun. They hear nothing, they are dumb, they are deaf, they are blind, so they do not understand. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. Again repeating. O you who believe. In the beginning it was Ya ayyuhan nas. The address was to the whole of humanity. It was in the generalized terms. Now it is particularly the Muslims are addressed here. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum. Eat from the good things with which we have provided you. Washkuru lillah. And be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In kuntum iyyahu ta'budun. If you really worship Him and obey Him. Innama harrama alaykum al-maytata. He has declared for you haram, and He has forbade you from eating what? 4 things. Al-mayta, the flesh of dead animals. Wad-dama, and the blood. Wa-lahm al-khinzir, and the flesh of swine. وَمَا أُهِلَّ بِهِ لِغَيْرِ اللَّهِ, and whatever was sacrificed in the name of anything else, anyone else except Allah. فَمَنِ اسْتُرَّ غَيْرَ بَاغٍ وَلَا عَادٍ. Then whosoever is forced by necessity, he has nothing else to eat, and he is dying of hunger, he can eat from these things even. Although these things have been declared to be haram, najis in itself, in themselves. But a person who has nothing to eat, who cannot find anything more to eat, any other thing to eat, and he is going to die of hunger, he is allowed to eat from these also. فَمَنِ اسْتُرَّ غَيْرَ بَاغٍ وَلَا عَادٍ. There are 2 conditions. There must be no craving for it. You say that I am eating pork because I have no other thing to eat here. No. You are not going to die without taking pork here. Then maybe that you have some craving within your heart for this, and you are only, using it as only a lame excuse and nothing else. There should be no craving for it, no liking for it, wala aadin. And only that much amount can be taken which will save you from dying, not more. فَمَنِ اسْتُرَّ غَيْرَ بَاغٍ وَلَا عَادٍ فَلَا إِثْمَ عَلَيْهِ. On such a person, if he takes some of these things which are forbidden, which are haram in themselves, there is no sin on him. Inna Allah ghafurur rahim. Verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is forgiving and He is merciful. Inna alladhina yaktumuna ma anzalallahu min al-kitab. Verily those who hide and conceal what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent down from the book, in the book. وَيَشْتَرُونَ بِهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا. And they are purchasing, like accepting, in exchange, very low price. أُولَٰئِكَ مَا يَأْكُلُونَ فِي بُطُونِهِمْ إِلَّا النَّارِ. They are the people who are not eating into their stomachs and bellies except fire of hell. Although they might be eating very tasty foods, but this is actually the fire of hell, the cinders, burning cinders of hell, which they are putting in their stomachs and bellies. وَلَا يُكَلِّمُهُمُ اللَّهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Allah will not speak to them on the day of judgment, on the doomsday. وَلَا يُزَكِّيهِمْ. And He will not purify them. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. And for them is a very painful torment. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ اشْتَرَوُا الضَّلَالَةَ بِالْهُدَىٰ. They are the people who have purchased zalalah, error, and going astray in exchange for hidayah, hudan, in exchange for guidance. They have given up guidance, accepted zalalah. Wal azab bil maghfirah. They have exchanged azab for maghfirah. They could have maghfirah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but they have given it up and they have chosen the punishment and the torment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَمَا أَصْبَرَهُمْ عَلَى النَّارِ. How bold they are for the fire of hell. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّ اللَّهَ نَزَلَ الْكِتَابَ بِالْحَقِّ. And this is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down His book with haqq, with whole truth, the total truth. وَإِنَّ الَّذِينَ اخْتَلَفُوا فِي الْكِتَابِ لَفِي شِقَاقٍ بَعِيدٍ. And verily, surely those who are making differences concerning this book, who are differing concerning this book, they are in a very far away enmity, shiqaqin ba'id. They have gone far away in enmity and arrogance.